Holy moly. Hi, everyone. It was just spinning. I kept watching it. How is everybody doing? Yeah, behave, YouTube. Whoa. Anyways, I Googled like what to do. I press live and it's just spinning. Oh my goodness. So welcome to Saturday Night Live. Saturday. I even burned some frankincense and myrrh, did all kinds of things, invited the right spirits. Like what the heck, right? It's working now. I was afraid to get out and try again, but if it's stuck, it's stuck. I thought, okay, well, I'll try again because I'm not moving anywhere. So I got to do something, right? Yeah. So everybody good? B. Miller, somebody said Miller. So we have new people that joined us tonight. Some of the people, as you know, followed Char, and Char passed away. It was difficult to wrap my head around that. It's not easy, but welcome to all the new people. Hey, Andrea. Yes, I've got a lot of people, so let's get started. We'll run a little later because it's already 10 after and haven't gotten anywhere. I'm doing good. I hope everyone else is doing good. So a lot of people here tonight. Wow. I've got Lynn, maybe she's not signed in, but I know she's always on. Dee, which is watches on our TV. I've got Phoenix Rising, Frances, Care Bear, Lauren, Lisa, Eileen, so welcome. Wendy May, Tiger's Eyes, Jen 56, Cat Goddess, Strawberry, Miller, some B. Miller, and Andrea. So far, if I'm missing anybody, I'll put this here. So, all right, we should get started. Hopefully there's orbs tonight. Like I said, I did call spirit, so we'll see. Hey, Lynn. Lynn, I ran into Miranda yesterday. We haven't seen her in a while. She's super busy. So she's very super busy. All right, let's start. So what I'm going to do is going to pull a couple cards, and as the group gets bigger and bigger, I might have to resort going back to the elements and doing cards for, all the zodiac signs. But so far, I'm still going to do two, and then maybe I will need a moderator later on. So I know Phoenix offered a while ago, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's a Barbara here. I didn't see that. Oh, there's a Barbara. I'm not sure. I didn't see that. All right. So let's start. Whoa. I wanted to start with Lisa Eileen because I saw the first name, and this card jumped right off the deck. Just the Five of Earth. So this is about a situation, something that's surrounding you, what's going on with you. It says here, fears surrounding money. Sometimes it's not like money that you don't have, but maybe money you have and you want to be careful not to spend in certain areas. The wisdom to accept help from others. A lot of people have difficulty. They love helping people, but they won't ask for help. Uncertain self-employment. That's kind of surrounding you right now. And like I said, the fear surrounding money, maybe just, if you're like me, sometimes I want to hold on to it real tight, but sometimes I think, okay, I need to do something with it, right? They say the more you spend, the more things come back. Money is like everything else. It's energy. It has to flow. All right. So what do you need to focus on? And the five is all about changes too. And I would see that there's a lot of changes coming up in the fall for you. And the theme for tonight I got was 9 days or 9 weeks or anything with a date with a 9 in it. The 9th of something, or 19th or the 29th. Watch around those dates for some of you, maybe all of you, and postponements, cancellations. That I'm seeing this like around Halloween all the way to like November. There's going to be some weird weather where sometimes you just, plans are going to get canceled completely. Maybe have to reschedule, but anyways. So that's kind of the theme tonight about changes. And it started today, like my husband's shifts changed for tomorrow. And this morning was at one time, now it's changed again. So, anyways, to focus on bright heart light, open connections. This is the priestess of light. And this is what they're saying you need to focus on. And it's card number 18. So, what you need to focus on, Lisa, she's a powerful priestess of heart. And she's bringing a lot of hope, a lot of meaningful connections to you. And she's just telling you it's a time for you to, a lot of openings around you. So maybe, the money and the wisdom to accept help from others is connected to not being isolated, accepting help from others, because you're the one that chooses your own circumstances. Some things you can't choose; it's out of your control. But if you can, you choose your path. So get ready. You're gonna have. It says forge the profound soul to soul connections. So it's a powerful card, and it's also about manifestation. And when you open your heart to receiving, from and to give to others, then the universe itself sends kindred souls willing to share their heart light, assistance, and solutions with you. So be willing to connect. That's a pretty good card, I think. Hope you like it. A little more to my right, my left, because this is my right. I know over here it's kind of a little more to my right or left. I can't see it. I do also have cataracts, which they're going to get fixed in the new year. Well, thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Maybe if I look back and add it later, I'll see, but I can't see much right now. Hey, Michelle. You didn't notice your notification. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you have to go back and check again if you're there. On my left is above the doorway. Oh, yeah. Well, kind of see something there. It's kind of odd. Who's hiding? Who's here? Oh, I see it now. Oh, wow. That's a huge, oh my goodness. I see it now. It's a huge arc. You know what? I see the outline. It's lower. That's a huge orb. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I think I know who it is. Oh, wow. Because I see the hairline. When there's an orb or when there's something like this into your home and it's someone, say the first name that comes to your mind. Don't second guess yourself. And I do believe it's Charlene. I do believe it's her. I'm it's everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is her because I see the hairline and yeah, it is her. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's all around. She says she's got lots to say. Well, start speaking, girl. Start speaking. Okay. All right. For some of you that don't know, I'm also a seer and a medium. And whew, she's just saying that she was saying something. I'm trying to remember what she's saying. Before she passed, her head was hurting. She says, but she wants you all to know that she loved you very, very much. You already knew that, but that's what she's saying. She loves you guys very much. And she says not to worry. To see what else she's saying here. She needs the rest. Yeah, okay. She needs rest. It's like the lines now, communications are kind of fizzled. It's like static. She says she's sorry she had to go. Um, she says, just know that some of you already know that she will come around you guys. She's going to come around you guys. You're going to feel her. You're going to know that it's her. I'm just asking her, we're communicating, but I'm just asking her if there's anything else she wants to say. And she's like, not right now. It's kind of like, just go on. She says, go on. She's watching. She says she's watching. She's learning to communicate, but some of you are going to notice that she's going to be coming around you, okay? Yeah, it's quite a big order. I've seen some, but not this quite big. It's like her kind of face coming forth, like I said, the hair, and yeah, she's going to be watching. And if she says anything else, I'll let you know. Wendy May, I'm going to pull some cards. I think tonight's going to be a little longer than usual. She might. Sometimes she'll just come and talk to me, because when I heard she passed, I spoke to her right away. I know some people don't communicate with people that have passed right away. I can. They come. So I did. I did speak with her. Yeah. Wendy May, what is surrounding you? King of Air. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional consideration. So this is for you, Wendy May. King of Air. If it's a person that's coming into your life, or somebody that's maybe even there at the moment, the King of Air, because they're very professional, they're very diplomatic. Or it's you developing certain characteristics that you need to whatever your job, or for in your daily life. And if it's a situation, then you need to speak your mind, right, with confidence. So you got to, when they say balance your mental and your emotional. We both have the yin yang, so it's like balancing everything. So if you're making a decision, don't make it just based on emotions. You have to also carefully consider all the angles, not just go on emotional and not just mental, kind of blend them both, find a balance and find and do what's right for you. What do you need to focus on, Wendy? What do you need to focus on? Sacred breath and sound. This is the priest of life. Life force communication. So it's kind of, they're saying here, speak out with confidence. And here it's telling you, again, confidence, right? So you need to focus on confidence. Sacred breath and sound. Pretty nice. I thought I seen something go down here. I don't know if you guys saw it. I just saw like something go down the corner here. You're welcome, Wendy May. Yes, your job, Wendy May, yeah. You do speak your mind, but you speak it with confidence. Maybe there's sometimes you hold back. Speak your truth. Yeah, that's all the loving energy you're sending, that's for sure. Yes, it's starting to fade. I see it. I see the outline a little bit, but it's faded a bit. But I feel the energy. I'm still got if I had hair, it'd be all straight. She's still around. Tiger's eyes. Yes. I'm chat. Everybody here loves to chat, so you don't hold back, Wendy May. Good girl. It is her, for sure, for sure. Tiger's eyes. Let's put a card for you, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning. Here are some of the names I wrote down before I forget some of them. The Nine of Earth. Enjoy life's little luxuries, spending time alone, some quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Wow, Tiger's eyes. That's pretty good. The Nine of Earth. Fall is looking good for you. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. Wow. Enjoy life's luxuries. It says successful employment, and you have this focus, creation, expansion, networking. Get yourself out there. Successful self-employment. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Pretty good. All right. Lynn, what's your situation? What do you? Maybe she said she was going to watch. She's not going to watch. What is it, Char? You want to get it done? Is that what it is? What's going on, Char? She's laughing. Whoa. Okay. I'll take that card that just jumped. So, Lynn, awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Didn't we talk about that on Wednesday during class? About, looking at things, differently. It's important to be yourself. Way to go, Lynn. And you got Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, right? Courage. Ooh. Focus on courage, Lynn. Focus on your strength and your fierceness and family. That sounds about right, Lynn. I've known Lynn for many years. That's what you need to focus on. Courage. Go, girl. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Tiger's eyes. Somebody said hi. Dakar Hitler. There's somebody else that showed up. Okay, no. Oh, there you are. Okay, so you're a bit late. No worries. We didn't get started till about 10 after. The YouTube was just spinning and spinning. So she does, for sure. For sure they feel it. Wow, 21. It's going to be a long night. I'm going to get everybody, like I said, 2 cards for everybody. So I better get going. D, what's for you? What's going on, D? Hope you're having a good weekend. 6 of Fire, victory. D, good news. Good news is coming. It's on its way. Public recognition and awards. And I think, didn't we have something similar on Wednesday during class? Something about recognition, awards? It's coming. It's coming. But good news. Hopefully it's healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. I know soon we'll have to do some spiritual healing plus the class, but we, a little bit shorter now, but yeah. So awesome. That's a pretty good card for you, D. Francis. Fierce. Yes, Lynn. Lynn is quite powerful, very highly spiritual, very powerful. Known her for years. Hey, I think that is a puppy. My dog's upstairs laying down. She's passed out, chilling. Okay. Francis, what is surrounding you? What's going on? The 10 of Fire, too much work. Accept help from others. Again, that's the theme for tonight, right? Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Do not worry. I read something today, and it's kind of funny because I do take it every day. I take vitamin D3. And one of the doctors at some of the stuff they noted, they said if everybody took vitamin D3, vitamin D, it's I think 1,000 milligram per 25 pounds of body weight. Anyways, he said if everybody took that, he wouldn't be in business. He wouldn't own his Porsche. And I'm like, yeah. Gotta take care of you. Whoa, you want to get a lot of cards here. Francis, a lot of cards have just jumped up. You're trying to watch and type at the same time. I'm trying to read and do this at the same time, but my glasses, I need eye surgery, so. What's that question mark 153? What's that? 153. Yeah, nice cards. Thank you. All right, Francis, what do you need to focus on? You've got too much work, so don't worry too much about your health. The more you worry, the more you're going to attract maybe some unwanted energies, right? Healing the heart. That's what you need to focus on. Power of self-love. And when I went through a major healing in my life, I surrounded myself with a lot of green, a lot of, hunter green. And you can heal the heart with hunter green colors because colors have vibrations. Sometimes pink, but I think for you, it's like me, you definitely need the green. And tell yourself every day, I love me. Look in the mirror and say, I love me. If you can do that, you're on your way to healing. Gotta heal the heart. Phoenix rising. Andrea, yes, Andrea, okay, there's two Andreas here now, or is there one? It's the same one. I'm going to be going through everybody. All right, Phoenix. It's going to take a while. So, like I said, sometimes I might have to just pull one card or do the zodiac signs. We'll see. I might have a discussion with Phoenix, and she'll let me know how she thinks it should go, right? You're welcome, Francis. All right, Phoenix rising. What is surrounding you? What's surrounding you, girl? The Page of Water. Some kind of news. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase and heightened psychic abilities. Really good. That's sweet. And if a new person enters your life, that person is going to be artistic, very, sensitive, very friendly, intuitive as well, right? Because Page of Water is all about emotions. Usually it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water sign, right? And what do you need to focus on is miracles. Miracles, ancient wisdom. Let's pull that one up. So a little more information about this card of miracles. Focus and serenity will power your conscious creation as you journey deep into your inner knowing. You are a seer and a great manifester. See, I'm a seer. Your own ancient wisdom will unlock the door to life-changing miracles. So an affirmation can be, I receive and accept the wisdom and power of the ancient societies. Truly exciting miracles are appearing in my life. Wow. That's a really sweet card there for you. Wow. A lot of Pisces here. You have a Viking come in your life. Woohoo! It's possible. So many fishy friends. That's so funny. The orb has moved a little bit. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe. If Gen 56 watches all the orbs and if there's any flying angels, sometimes I'll be doing a reading and something will fly in front of me. And I'm always like, whoa, I really can't miss that. It's just in front of me. So it's kind of cool. No, Char will never be forgotten. That's for sure. Care Bear. What's going on, Care Bear? What is the situation? I see you in better moods, better spirit, things uplifting. Seven of water. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating, Care Bear. You know the rule. No procrastination. Sometimes we procrastinate because we don't have all the information. So yes, do the research. Get all the info, then you can make a decision. You know, make a right decision. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Very awesome, Lynn. Okay, what do you need to focus on, Care Bear? Healing Earth, the power to give and to receive healing. You know, if you ever decide you want to learn like Reiki or something, let me know. I'm a master Reiki since 2003. So, or if you want to learn spiritual healing, let me know. You're fishy. You guys are funny. You, the queen of water barrier. Cool. All right, Lauren. That's what's happening with you, Lauren. What's going on? Why so serious? Lauren, I feel you're so serious. Why? How come? What's going on? She's serious. I'm using the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. Eight of Air. So, Lauren, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Again, an exercise that will help you boost your confidence. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I am confident. I am confident. I'm telling you, it works. The subconscious picks up what you believe is real. Most of life is kind of an illusion, but once you believe, I am confident, you keep saying that, and your subconscious will pick that up and you'll feel more confident. It's a trick, but it works. What do you need to focus on? Circle of eternal joy. That's what you need to focus on. Timeless. Dance of life. You're not sure about something, you're afraid to take shot. Dance. Move. Let the lymphatic system flow through you. Help you clear your mind. I think it's a pretty good card. Gen 56. You're very welcome, Lauren. Oh, you never see Orbs Tiger's Eyes? But you've seen a lot of my things. On was it May 26th this year? We had an Orb show. There was so many. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was May 26th. I've written that down somewhere. It was like, oh, wow, one after another was a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. An orange light keeps, yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. Okay, who did I just say? Gen 56. Card for you. Jen, the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel in this deck has a couple of major arcanas. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Wow. So, need help, call on Archangel Gabriel. Give birth to your dreams. The dreams, the ideas, and everything that we have, the wishes, they're like sandcastles in the air. You have to apply to them. You have to do something. You have a dream about doing something, put the steps down to get to achieve it, to do something about it. You need to focus on sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. So instead of asking for something, I always tell my followers, don't say, oh, please help me have this, or I'm praying that I get that. Say, I thank you. Thank you for, the abundance. Thank you for the health. You worry about your health, say, thank you. I'm healthy. Thank you for my health. Like I said, miracles will happen. The more gratitude you put out there, the more of that you get. The subconscious doesn't know the difference between You already have it. So when you say something, thank you for what is coming, what I even thank you for something I don't have, that'll come to pass because the subconscious doesn't know. It believes, okay, she has it, so they work to bring it to you. So might have to do it for a while. If I'm not saying you'd have to do it like once or for a few weeks or something, maybe something you'll have to do for a few months. Depends on what it is that you want. I'll bring this down a bit because it's pretty high up there and you see the pan. All right, cat goddess. Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's clear. I know some of the people that watch me, they watch me from TV. They're not signed in, but they don't, they watch me. Char's orb. Okay, hold on now. So if you look at the corner behind me, to this side, the corner, you'll see a little bit of an arc. It's faded. Before it was a little brighter, but you could still see when you go down a bit. It shows, but it's there. See, if I move this way, it goes that way. See, oh, there. See a little bit of an orb. It's like an arc, but I see it here. It's all around, and it's brighter on the wall as well. Yeah. But at the beginning, I could see the hairline and yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going slowly, but still here. The energy's still there. Remember, when somebody passes, they can come and appear for a little while. Usually, maybe half hour at the most, but it takes a lot of energy to do that. Sometimes that's why they'll flicker lights or drop dimes or stuff like that. That doesn't take as much energy, but to show themselves like an orb, it takes energy. And there's adaptation and learning curves on the other side as well. So, yeah. Yes, you'll be able to rewatch this video after. I don't think it's right away. You can see it at probably like tomorrow. It loads up and does something, and yeah, it's difficult to see on the phone. Yeah, the energy's she's going to be around, but her orb won't be here, but her presence will still be here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cat goddess. I started talking and then let's pull a card for you. Cat goddess. Seven of water. Same card as the other one. A complex decision. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So again, it's not nobody's fault when they're trying to make a decision and sometimes you don't have all the facts. Do a little bit of research, find out what you need. You may already know deep down what decision that you want to take. But if you're like me, I make a decision, but I double check everything and I have to make sure this is definitely this is going to be the final decision. So make some research, do some research. Healing the heart, power of self-love. So whatever decision that you're trying to make, if you send a lot of love to your own heart, self-healing, I think that'll help you make the decision a lot more. Wow, that's pretty cool, Andrea. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool. Strawberry. Lisa Eileen was the first one I did the card. You'll be able to watch it again tomorrow. I don't think it loads up again this at night. I don't edit. I just leave it the way it is, and it should be able to see it. Yeah. Hi, Strawberry. Here's a card for you. So, oh, I'm getting one, two, I'm getting three. I wanted to pull a card, but it's telling me three. It's like you want three cards. I'm going to do one. Seven of air for you. So plans that need revision. So double check those plans. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. So they're telling you to revise, look at your plans again, give it a second, check. A lot of times that happens around retrograde, but if it's telling you there's more than meets the eye, just Yeah, check mark everything. There's some going on. And while you're doing that, it's going to delay you doing actually starting that plan. The delay will bring you to the divine timing. Calming the waters, peaceful self regulation, calming the waters. Let's look at that a little bit. Number 3, calming the waters. I don't get that card too often. Um, So it's time for you to take an honest look at your daily energy. If there's things are too hectic, then because you need to maintain a calm approach to your tasks. And you may feel maybe you have no control, but you can and must regulate the pace of your everyday activities, always devoting some time to your own peaceful priorities. An affirmation would be, I have infinite source of peace and calm within me. I direct my life with balance each day. That's what you need to focus on. Pretty cool. Yeah. Master number 22. Yes. Oh, there's 20 there, 11 there, but there's 2 other people. I'd like to say there's a couple of people I know that are watching on the TV. Yeah. All right. B. Miller. You still in the house, B. Miller? Are you still here? I'm going to pull a card because you may come back later and watch. No. There were 22, yeah. Sometimes people, may have to go plug their phone, may have to, You're very welcome, Strawberry. They may have gone now to their TV, say, I'm going to watch it on TV. It's a little bit bigger. That's right. That's right. Once you cross over, there's no pain. It's called heaven for a reason, right? No pain. But her energy will come around. It's still around. The essence still here. Okay, B. Miller. I have the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. And, when the lovers come, could be a new relationship, could be an existing relationship, could be a relationship that you're going to kind of rekindle the flame. But they want you to weigh your decisions, like just carefully weigh your decisions. And good health. You have good health. So healing of the heart, power of self-love. That just came up not too long ago. Same thing. I always tell people that come to me for a reading and they say, oh, can you bring this loved one back? Or oh, how can I get this person back? And I'm like, do you really want this person back? If this person doesn't love you, for instance, when I do a reading or if they ask me to do some spell work, I never do anything to attract. I do something to protect, something to attract for you, but not attract that person because you're interfering with the free will. So you can't interfere with free will. But when it comes to relationship, just trust that the right relationship comes to you, right? They say if you add your day of your birthday, the day of your child's birthday, and that's your life path number with them. Oh, okay. Hi, Luna. Come here. That's my puppy. Puppy. She's 2.5. Big girl. Come here, Luna. Come and say hi. Got a 127-pound English Mastiff, Bull Mastiff. Well, I studied life path a little bit, but I've never heard of where, putting your birthday with theirs. I mean, I have all my children's life path number, but wow, pretty cool. You're very welcome, B. Miller. Yeah, her name is Luna. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Luna, come. This is an older picture of her. You can see. It's an older picture. That was taken several months. She's much bigger now. And my cat, if you can see a little bit of my cat in the middle, it's too bright maybe. Oh, it's too bright. I've got a Siberian cat. Come here, Luna. She knows if I say, come here, want a treat. She knows I don't have treats down here. She's very smart. It's like, show me, and I'll come down. Thank you. Yeah. Magic with Moonlight. Hey, welcome. Welcome. Okay, Andrea. Do we have more than one Andrea, or is it just Andrea Kelly? I think we only have the one. Yeah, LP6 and your son's LP7, but together our life. But oh yeah, yeah, I haven't done that together. I haven't read. I've got Dan Millman's book, and I've got a couple other book with Life Path, but I never heard you combine their number. My husband, he was adopted, but we know his birth mother. So his name at birth, when I calculate, not so much the life path, but the something else to do with the name. There's different path. Life path is the main one. Anyways, one of the numbers is identical. We have the same thing. I screenshot that after the live show. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Oh, I don't know why I closed that. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. All right, where am I here? Andrea, if you're still here, I'm gonna pull a card. If you look at it later on, because you can go back and look at it. Andrea, what is your situation? So what's kind of surrounding you? What do you need to pay attention to? Queen of Air. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. Queen of Air. Yeah. Oh, something big, white, and whiskey flew behind me. Oh. Usually they come around, like when they come in front of me. Do you remember the time we had this? It was an angel. I took the screenshot and I expanded it, and it was about this length, and it had a blue dress. And it was an angel, and it came, I think, near the printer or something. It just like kind of flew there. It was happened fast, but it went kind of down. I was like, wow, yeah. There's always something here. Yesterday, I know there was some going on in the. I was in the kitchen between the kitchen and dining room. I just caught my eye. It was like a white orb, just. And yes, upstairs too, in the living room. There's been a lot of activity. So Andrea, this is kind of the situation. But what do you need to focus? Wow, whoa, hold on. I just felt a cold air just brushing against my left leg. And I'm in my big desk, a corner unit desk. There's nothing that goes behind there. My cat's not here. Merlin? No. And my cat would be soft. And this is like literally cold air. Somebody's here. Earth magic. Fearlessness. Removing obstacles. That's what you need to focus on. Right? So Andrea, to remove obstacles, you can also call on Archangel Michael for help. Sometimes you can, depending what kind of obstacle, but you can ask. Say, thank you, Archangel Michael. I know you've removed the obstacles in my way. You have to removing obstacles. Yeah. Yeah, they usually come in front of my face. They want to get noticed. Sometimes I don't look at the screen too much. The odd times, but yeah, some of them are just like in front of my nose, like, whoa, what's that? All right. Is there a Barbara in the house? I know somebody said Barbara, but is there a Barbara in the house? Because I didn't see a name Barbara, but some say, hi, Barbara. If there isn't, I'm just going to put it out here. Daiquiri, oh, I forget the name. Daiquiri Licra. If you're still there, you're very welcome, Andrea. I appreciate too. Appreciate you guys as well. Oh, is there a Barbara? Oh, Wendy May is Barbara. Oh, okay. Wendy May. Okay, I'm just going to put here. Because somebody said, hi, Barbara. I'm like, I didn't see that. Dekar Rittler. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you. B. Miller's Barbara. Oh, okay. That's okay. Because somebody says, hi, Barbara. I'm like, where is Barbara? B. Miller is Barbara. All right. I'll get to know you guys eventually. All right, let's pull a card. For Dakar Rittler. What's surrounding you? What do you need to know? The Ace of Earth. Inflow of abundance. A promising business venture. Important documents or contact. The Ace of Earth. All right. pretty good. That's a pretty good card. So what do you need to focus on? Yeah, B. B. Miller's, Barbara. I wrote it down. I would say B. Miller. No. Okay, what do you need to focus on? Sacred purpose. Sacred purpose. That's you need your focus. Eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So for you, the eternal flame, a sacred purpose. Okay, let's get this a little more info here. So the priestess of the holy fire is bringing you an important message about your sacred purpose. She holds the spark of the eternal flame in her hand, bearing witness to the light of antiquity that lives in each of us. So this eternal flame represents your soul. That your soul's present through time and time, right? It's not limited to your own experience. It extends throughout your personal lineage, going back to your ancient ancestors and moving forward to the descendants yet to come. Your ancestors are calling you home. Their energy pulses through your veins in your DNA, and their histories vibrate in the long heritage that has come together to create the person you are at this moment. This is your cultural, spiritual, and familial past, reminding you that it's important to honor your ancestors and consider the value they have brought to your life. Thank you, ancestors. Just be conscious of the energy you're perpetuating in the cultural, spiritual, and familial legacy you are leaving behind. So your sacred purpose calls you to honor the holy fire in your own soul, right? So a good affirmation is, I honor the internal flame within. I value my ancestral heritage, and I perpetuate the sacred energy for those yet to come. Sacred purpose. That's very important. Beautiful. Oh, you did that little. Oh, did you? I saw that. Wow. There was another one that just. Okay, I'm trying. Just where something went up front and just came down like a shooting star. It was like wild. Wow. You saw that one? Mm-hmm. That was a speedy one. Yeah. You saw that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, who else do I have here? Andrea. Okay, this one. Andrea, I already did. There's only one Andrea, right? There was only one? Okay, think about it, Kelly. Andrea, Kelly. C-Bank. Hey, C-Bank. How are you? Okay, so I did Andrea. Magic. Well, I wrote it down. Magic Moon something. I wrote it down, but I scribbled. I can't read my own writing. So Magic Moon. Let's pull a card for you. Yeah, Michelle, I do have you on my list somewhere. Let me see. Where'd it go? I'm just going to rewrite it here. Michelle. So Michelle 444. Erica Lee. Hi. Hi. I'm going to get a bigger paper eventually. Yeah, I just did that. So, and I did Andrea, because Andrea Kelly, I did it over here. Magic Moonlight, then I'll do Michelle. So Magic Moon, don't know if she's still around, but let's see. Magic Moon, what is surrounding you? The Knight of Earth. So time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, and it's a guardian angel. So your guardian angel is around you, helping you. Call on your guardian angel. Even if you don't believe in angels, or you do, say, I call my guardian angels to help me, or I call on my spirit guide to help me. But it's time to buckle down and get things done. So sometimes, you postpone it, tired. I mean, we get that, right? But things got to get done. So earth magic, removing obstacles. Maybe that the energy's not there. I don't know, but just get up and pick up and move forth. So fearlessness, removing obstacles. Call on your angel, your guide, say, remove my obstacles. I thank you for removing my obstacles. thank the guide or the angels for having already removed the obstacles. It works a lot faster than asking to remove the obstacles. Michelle, 444. Then I have Erica. I have Seabink. Sorry, Seabink and Erica. So night, Andreas, leaving. Thank you so much for all coming. Thank you. Have a great night. We're usually done by 9, but it'll go a little longer. Yes, I did that, Daiquiri. Yes, I did. Yeah, that was, I did her before Magic Moon. Your Magic White Horse? Wow. Yes, White Horse is a great teacher. Great teacher. I have horse as a teacher. Yeah. Yeah, as a guide and teacher. Wow, there you go. There you go. No, it's Michelle. Michelle Mabel. There's another Michelle, 2333 or 33. I haven't seen her tonight. Okay, so Michelle, 5 of air. Changes are coming. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motive. Yeah, beautiful horses here, more. Make sure when you make a decision like that, you need to, I always tell people, sleep on it for 3 nights, right? Depending, I mean, if you have to make a decision right away, but, and if it's already done, then, you learn from it, right? Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. In our lives, whether sometimes the emotions will surface, sometimes it's something that we are going through. Sometimes is something that we've inherited through our DNA. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but when we're born, we have the lineage of everything that's happened to our ancestors. Sometimes, you're not feeling well and they can't find what's wrong with you. It could be an ailment that you've inherited. There's Dr. Bradley that does, the body code and the emotion code, but those things that when it says past life influences, something from a past life could be influencing you in this life. That can be healed. It could be healed through Reiki, CCMB, which is super powerful. But yeah, that's what you need to. Unknown feelings. Let's see here a little more. Give you a little more info on that. So it says, look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotions that are misdirecting you. Affirm you can release toxic emotions and let it go. All of the longing for them or the need for them. You don't need them. So the power of your soul transcends all limits of time, space, and energetic currents. So when you feel the depth of peace it brings you, you'll be able to take conscious advantage of each moment. So you can say something like, I release longing and fear. I peacefully direct the current of my life in every present moment. So there's something there. That's why sometimes you make the decisions you do. So you haven't done Reiki nowhere yet? Yeah. If you know somebody that does it there, do it. I do Reiki. I do absent, you can Reiki transcends anywhere, right? I do in person and absent, but if you know somebody that does it there, when you have hands-on a person that does it automatically, it's faster. But for emotions, if I do remote, it takes a little longer, but it's still very effective. Right? But you need it. So that's for you, Michelle. Bink. Yeah, Reiki is amazing. I've been a Reiki master since 2003. I've taught level 1 and level 2, and I've have one. There's another girl that wants to become a master. The only thing with a master is the master is going to when you have the master, you can teach others. But level 1 is you're welcome, Michelle. Level 1 is healing yourself, right? But when you get to level 2, you can do the healing on others, and it amplifies when you do your own healing as well. When you have level 2 is amazing. Level 3 is if you want to learn. There's some people that do level 4. They just split one course in two. There's only 3 levels. Really. You've been drawn to learning it, Magic Moon, because if you're drawn to doing it, that means you're a healer. You've been a healer in a past life, and you need to. That's why you're. So when you start to learn it, you'll see. You'll remember. It'll be automatic. It'll be very natural to you. When people come to me and they come to me to learn Reiki, I know right away that they've had similar, healing experience. I can tell. Yeah. Seabink, let's pull a card for you. Well, I'm glad everybody joined tonight, and I'm glad you all had a chance to, see each other, your names, chatting with you guys. Seabink, the 5 of water. 5 of water changes. So things not turning out the way maybe you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation. This card says crying over spilled milk, which I think is a little harsh, but I think for you, things not turning out the way you'd hope. Sometimes it's just, I always say, I attract what is mine, what is my birthright. I attract what's going to bring me to my highest purpose. Because if you hope for something, maybe it's not the best, then you get sad, right? You're not. So, Spirit, when you give the control, the reins, I always say the reins. Okay, you go. Whether it's God or your spirit guide, here you go. You take over, because they know what's best for you. Then you don't get too disappointed. I've learned over the years, mind you, I'm probably a lot older than some of you, but I've learned over the years that you hope for the best. But if you hope for a certain outcome, there's always a change. There's always, and it could cause disappointments. So, yeah. What do you need to focus on? Ooh, sensuality. You need to focus on that. Feminine wisdom and passion. You need to focus on that. So, woman power, right? You got it. You get it. You're welcome. Trust the journey, Searing. Pretty much. Okay, Erica, I wrote Erica, I think it's Erica Lee. Oh yes, definitely Char's with her spirit guide. The spirit guide follows you through all lifetimes. All lifetimes. When you leave this world, they're with you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. They're well, as soon as you're born, like before even conception, they're with you constantly through all lifetimes. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing a card for you. Yeah. I'm doing a card for you, Erica. Okay. Whoa, how come this card is up on top? This one was on top. That's odd. I'm going to pull this card because I was shuffling everything. This card was right on top. So I'll pull a card for you, and then this card will be for everybody that's watching. And it's an important card. Page of Earth. So you got some news coming. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. So Page of Earth, scholarly, patient, successful. And a new area of study could be a workshop, could be something you're studying on your own, buying a book, taking a course, or going to school. So, yeah. That was the first time you ever seen an orb on live? Yeah, B. Miller. No, we don't become, we don't become spirit guides in the sense. Like, I know a lot of people, they say, my grandmother's passed, she's my guide. They act like angels, but they don't become angels, but they do act like angels. They help, you in this lifetime, but they don't become a spirit guide per se. Spirit guide can be born. Like one of my spirit guides, my main one, he's a native man. So again, when you cross over, if this is what you wanted in this lifetime, so when I cross over, I want to be a spirit guide to some. You maybe be able to, but you'd be a guide, but not a spirit guide that's never incarnated. have a spirit guide. They don't incarnate, but you can be a type of guide. There's different guides, like there's different angels, the hierarchy of angels. So you can be a guide, but not, we say spirit because you're in spirit, but not your spirit guide. It's like a regular angel can never be an archangel. You know what I mean? So you can be a guide. You still guide them. I mean, you get guidance from your ancestors that passed to help you in this lifetime, but they're not the spirit guide, but they're guides. They help you. For you, you need to focus hostilities, conflict, and unrest. All right, Erica. See, let's get to bottom of this. What's going on here? So the priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hand. So the panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to be aware. So there may be a person or a situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way. Could be somebody, that annoys you. Perhaps something coming in the near future that may make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources, turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy, especially for, psychic readers, healers, mediums. We can go somewhere and they zap our energy, right? So it's always good to protect yourself. So grounding yourself for one, you can ground by planting your feet firmly on the ground, stomping, clapping your hands together. That's grounding. But when there's a lot of people and you go somewhere and you know that they're going to drain you, you can ask for the white light to surround you. You put yourself in like an egg-shaped, bright, bright, bright light. If you can visualize, the better. But some people can't visualize, but you can still say it out loud. Protect me, or call on Archangel Michael for protection. And ask that they put the shield around you so people cannot take your energy. And if you know who's taking your energy, try to avoid that person as much as possible. There may be a family member, coworker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. Some people, they do the sign of the cross. That's a protective sign. They'll do that sign and then walk. And if pagan or Wiccan, they'll do the pentacle and they walk through it. That's also a protection. Or you may want to wear black obsidian. Protection. There's difference. Some people like to wear black onyx, which is nice. The other one's hematite, but hematite breaks. So this choice may cause others to be upset or hostile. When you protect yourself and you see these people, they may react differently because they can't get the energy. So at the beginning, you'll see that they'll behave a little differently. And deep down you've protected yourself. So that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how they react. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. You don't have to, if somebody's draining your energy, I call them psychic vampires. You don't need that around. Don't shy away from conflict or unrest, but you deserve to act on your own behalf. So be brave in the face of confrontation. Know you're capable of handling it. A beautiful affirmation is, I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and my ability to take charge. You need to protect yourself, girl. You love your obsidian, yes. Hematite and tiger's eyes bracelet. I have beautiful tiger's eyes bracelet, but it's big. I got to get it sized. It was a gift, and it's gorgeous. It's got tiger's eyes, and where did I put it? I have it here. Yeah. So it was a gift, but it's very big. It's got the tiger's eyes and the smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is really, but it's it's too big. I got to get it sized, but it's gorgeous. Smoky quartz is amazing. I don't wear my bracelets half the time. All right, before this is the card that was on top that wanted to be seen. Hey, Shar, did you send this card? Because all the cards are face down. Now shuffling them, and then when I put the deck down, this was open on top. So I'm going to share with all of you. It is Archangel Michael, the wheel. So, Major Arcana number 10. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Amen to that. We'll take it, right? Yeah, sometimes that's what I said. Like in my class that I teach, there's one girl, she's starting to visualize, but the other person, not everybody's, if you can visualize and you have clairvoyant, um, intuition and clairvoyance, some people, their gift is sensing, or feeling or hearing. So there's different psychic gifts. So, but you can learn, you can try and practice and learn to visualize. And what I tell my students is to either pick a picture or a candle flame. And with the candle flame, you just look above the flame. Don't look right in the flame because your eyes are going to start watering. But you just look a little bit above and just gaze, not like stare. You just gaze and then close your eyes and see if you can see that candle in your eye, in your third eye, right? Same with the picture. This is a little complex, but you can have a little picture of something and then close your eyes and see. Do it many times. It takes practice. Some of it comes naturally, some people doesn't. But you can practice. And once you're able to visualize something, see my little dragon? A little blue dragon, and try to see it. If you can remember as children when we had somebody read us a story, did you have any pictures in your mind about, they were reading this to you? And if you have a hard time, I tell people if you can't get into like a children's book and where there's some pictures you can visualize or just have somebody read it to you, see if you can picture it in your mind. Yeah, that's practicing. It's called creative visualization. It's part of the intuitive development. I've always had visual and I've always talked, but not everybody has that. Some people you have to practice. Yeah, yeah. But to close my, you can't. Yeah. Oh, it's called aphantasia. Yeah. And if you can't, you can't. So your gift might be inner knowing. It could be, just feeling, sensing. Because I have one girl in my class that she just feels it. She'll feel the warmth or the cold or the emotion, but she can't really see. But sometimes it feels. So your hearing could be a loud hearing, like a whisper, or sometimes it could be hearing in your like telepathically, right? So some people hear things. I hear sometimes, but a lot of it's telepathically as well. So, yeah, you love the little dragon, yeah. Put in a little blue dragon. Yeah, and if you want to develop your intuition, there's a lot of I'm sure exercises there. Meditation is an awesome tool. I tell my students, meditate, meditate, meditate. Whether it's a guided meditation or just listening to your favorite kind of music, could be nature sound, and just close your eyes. And yes, you'll have a lot of thoughts. You think, oh, laundry, grocery, blah blah, yeah. But eventually, the thoughts they'll come and go. Just release the thoughts. Don't force meditation. It has to come naturally. And then and I do have a couple of meditations. I think I have a really short one on my YouTube channel here. So yeah. Oh, I hear you, Michelle. Wow. You visualize. Hey, that was me years ago. The only time my brain would shut down is when I did fall asleep, and I didn't sleep a lot, maybe 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. I worked full time, and my mind was just going. Uh, I tried to meditate back then; it was difficult. But what I did eventually is sit listening to a little bit of guidance with a person like a mentor, and it was kind of Celtic music. She didn't have nature song, which I love, but she would talk for a little while and then let you rest. And I would say a mantra: I am at peace. I am at peace. Or you could tell your brain to politely shut up. It's be still, know God, Know. If you say that over and over, be still, know God, your brain will quiet. that the voice, everything will just quiet and it'll be like a silence and it's bliss. It's silence. It's like complete golden silence. And that's when you can hear your guides. That's when you can feel it. Yeah. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Yeah. I get about maybe 4.5, and now it's broken because I get up early with my hubby, goes to work, then I go back to bed. But yeah, it's not enough. Yeah. 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 So, I mean, those are little exercises, you can try, right? Yeah. You read a book and can't remember, but if you read the book and see the movie, yes, it helps because visual. Well, yeah, some people you could speak to them, and that's how they learn. Just hearing, they learn. You don't have to show. Some of the people has visual memory. I like to see as well. Somebody tells me a phone number, I'll forget. But if I write it down, I see it, it'll be there. And as I get older, I forget names. So just know all the puppy names in the neighborhood that people know. Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of people say you need 8 hours of sleep sometimes, but not, I don't think every night. If you're not tired during the day, you're good. Yeah. But yeah, say a mantra. Meditation could be as simple. It doesn't have to be half an hour or 45 minutes. It could be 2 minutes. It could be 1 minute. You could say, I am at peace, or just one word, one of your favorite words that calms you. Could just repeat it over and over in your mind, or in a whisper if you like. Repeat it and repeat it, repeat it. Your mind will quiet. It'll take practice. Don't force it. I had a girl that was taking my class and she says, I just want to see, I want to see, I want to see. And she couldn't because she was trying too hard. I said, don't try too hard. We burned some, I think it was sandalwood incense. And I said, just, breathe. Had a group of people. And after they finished the meditation, she was shocked. Finally, she saw something. She's like, oh my God. I was totally shocked. I said, don't force it. Don't force it. Yeah. You need 8 hours in a nap. Some days I do. I hear you. Well, yes, if you meditate late at night, if I do that as I'm going to bed, yes. And if I'm very tired and I'm sitting, I like to meditate sitting. And sometimes if I'm very tired, I'll be like straight, right? It's important that your back is straight, and I'll have my hands palm up to obtain, energy. If I have a lot of energy, I have my hands down. And all of a sudden, if I'm meditating, sometimes I'm seeing things, and all of a sudden it's like I'm doing this, then I'm too tired, and the meditation, is cut short. But if I do it at night for bedtime, oh yeah, I fall asleep, and it's okay because during some meditation, if you don't see anything or don't feel anything, but you feel a lot of heat, it's a healing meditation. That's good too. You could never remember? Yeah. Oh, I'm good with numbers. I'm good with numbers. I used to remember everybody's numbers, phone numbers. Now it's like the phone, right? It's the name. But some of them I still remember. I still remember my ex mother-in-law up north. I remember the area code and her number. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't meditate and you start meditating, your mind wanders, and that's okay. Let it wander. But after a while, it will. Oh, yeah, I do prayers before I fall asleep. That's how I fall asleep. A lot of times I'm like, did I do three of that, two of that? So I'm out. I'm out. We had somebody show up for a while there who, I think I wrote it down. Let somebody show up. Bonnie. Bonnie, would you like a card? That'll be the last card because I do. Oh, yeah, I do till 9, but today's an exception because a lot of people. Plus, it took 10 minutes to get started. YouTube was spinning in circles. All right. Let's pull a card for Bonnie. So this could represent a situation or something that's surrounding you. Then I'll pull a card so you can focus on something. All right, what's this surrounding Bonnie? What do you need to know? Ooh, Archangel Uriel, the sun, which is a major arcana. So Archangel Uriel, he's good with, if anything you need to create, he's kind of the psychology angel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Yeah, Archangel Uriel's beautiful. Sometimes he comes around, it's more the feminine side. Sometimes, whoa, you need to focus on a lot of things. The cards are either I'm losing strength or you're welcome, Bonnie. So what do you need to focus on? Let's see here. There's a lot of things that you want to do. You got a lot of plans. A lot of things are going on, like, right? You're very welcome, Dakar Rittler. I hope I'm saying it right. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. And we'll see you soon, next Saturday. You need to focus on balance, Bonnie. Standing firm and stability. You need to focus on that. But otherwise, it's you got a lot of things. Happy outcome coming. Your job is becoming obsolete. Oh, yes, it's so many changes, right? Um, so many changes. Yeah, my husband, his night shift, he was working nights and they got rid of the night shift. So he's got a day position, but if they didn't have that, he wouldn't have a job. Oh, Dakari. Okay. Because I see Dakari. Okay, Dakari. All right, I'll remember that. A Dakari drink. Oh, okay. I'm French, so have a good night. Good night, C. Good night, Dakari. Okay. So balance for you, Bonnie. So she says, looking ahead, yet staying centered. So the card's telling you to in order to restore balance and order in your life, which is very important at this time. Take a good look at the energy and the effort you spend every day. You extend to so much. If something's disproportionate, it may cause you to lose your center, your stamina, and even your peace of mind. So it kind of brings me back to the other cards. You probably need to protect yourself, surround yourself with white light. It says here, are you engaging in too much work, not enough fun? Practical matters, are you eating healthfully, drinking enough water? All these approaches can easily be abandoned once you get busy or stressed, but you need to take care of yourself a little more. And she says, notice the light in the palm of the priestess hands here. It's receptive and active, energized, extending up to the universal connection. She displays an equal focus on yin and yang. So if you tend to be passive, it's time to stand firm in support of your own higher intentions. If you tend to be active with little or no reflection on meaning or purpose, now is the moment to look inward and find some balance. So you can achieve balance by simply paying attention to the needs of your daily life. So when you make choices that honor your body and your spirit and your personal priorities, you create the stability and the stamina necessary to see you through the fruition of your dreams and desires. So an affirmation would be, I choose and I have the power to prioritize myself. I choose to live a balanced life, a balanced and healthy life. But you said your job is becoming obsolete. All right, let's see here. Good night, Francis. Yes, thank you to all that are here tonight. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Francis, for letting some people know that I'm here. They can join in. It's strange not to be able to see blue angels, everyone. Blue angels and everyone. Who's the blue angels? Who's the blue angels? Is the blue angels are they the moderators? Is that what it is? Oh, you're here. Okay. Stars moderates Blue Angels. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, if you say Blue Angels, good night. I mean, everybody's that we're moderators would know. I don't care. You can say that. Yeah. Yeah. You can say good night, Blue Angels. You guys know who you are, right? Yeah. So for Bonnie's, her job is becoming almost obsolete. So what's going on with her job? See if I can pull a card for your job. What do you need to do for jobs? This is, you're talking about your job becoming obsolete. This is Archangel Jophiel. He talks about egos, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thought. So my advice to you about the job that's becoming obsolete is to let the universe know that you're ready for your next phase, that you're ready to for them to send you what you need in this life at this time, right now, and you appreciate everything that is coming to you, that is good, that's for your highest best. They will put in place what you need. Your needs are still going to be met, but it's how you position and you ask, and you talk to your spirit guide, you talk to God of your understanding, basically saying, I'm not going to fear. I'm not going to let ego and I'm not going to let fear interfere because that'll attract more negative stuff. But say, I am ready. Divine, your needs are always going to be met, and just say that. I know my needs are always going to be met. For some reason, I'm accepting what's coming into my life, all the good that's coming into my life, what is my birthright. And that way you attract more positive into your life. All right. Wow. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I will be here next Saturday. I'll post that a little earlier, and hopefully it doesn't spin again. I'm glad we were able to go back in. Yes, good night, Soul Tribe. To all you Blue Angels that you know who you are. Have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you, Michelle. I will. You're very welcome. I'm always here if I can help. If you need Reiki, if you don't know Reiki, somebody does, let me know. I could always do it over the airwaves. Same bat time, same channel, exactly. Namaste. Thank you so much. Big, big heart to you guys. I'm trying to fit it to our heart. Thank you so much. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.